the Phantom Flan Flinger, man of mystery.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure you've been asked this a myriad of times. Who was the Phantom Flan Flinger?
Well, that has been released. That information is out there.
I've got
And
it. Ben Mills.
yes, that's right. And he was. I mean, Chris is fiercely loyal to people. He really is. And somehow Benny Mills, who was a cab driver in Birmingham, got this gig. And I can't really. I'm sort of sketchily trying to remember how he got it, but it was so odd because when the Phantom Flan Flinger was first created, which was by Glyn Edwards, was his idea, the same person who brought me in, and we didn't have anyone to be the Phantom Flan Flinger. So for the very first time, it was Jim Davidson. He dressed up, and he was the Phantom Flan Flinger in a couple of shows because he was about the only person knocking about who wasn't doing anything at that moment. Then his fiance did it one week because we didn't have anyone else, and somebody sort of went, why is the Phantom Flan Flinger wearing a diamond engagement ring? But we kind of got around that. And then I think we realized we had to have somebody. And I think this cab driver must just have been driving Chris or knew Chris from the pub or something. And suddenly he was the Phantom Flan Flinger. And when we were doing the Tiswas Reunited show, again, health and safety stepped in. And Benny was 70 then, I think. And they said, oh, we think you should have a younger Flan Flinger. You know, he could have a heart attack. Anything could happen. And Chris said, no, he's the Phantom Flan Flinger. We're having him. And so somehow we squashed him into the tights because the Phantom had let himself go a little bit. And he did it. And it was, you know, it would have been, we couldn't have done it without Benny. I mean, he is the Phantom Flan Flinger.
So who?
And I think, I'm not sure if he revealed himself on that show. He certainly did reveal himself, that's for sure. Mm.
So who played the extended Phantom Flan Flinger family, the children and whatnot?
Flanderella was whoever was lying around or doing something. And Ollie Spencer was very, 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 very well known in the Midlands, Ollie. And he was very involved in the show. And he had two very talented children, obviously grown up now. And I think they might have been in the Phantom Flan Flinger family. Yes, they didn't become as well known. I mean, the most well-known child from our show was, of course, Matthew Butler with Bright Eyes. He was the outstanding child star. Is it all right? I'm having my slurp of coffee. Yes.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying about Matthew. Really was the big star from Tiswas, the Bright Eyes boy.